don't make original movies anymore. Not at all. 6 original movies come out this weekend. Quite a few. Let's break them down. First up, we got Friendship. This is a comedy starring Tim Robinson and Paul Rudd, where Tim Robinson befriends his neighbor, and then his neighbor, Paul Rudd, decides he doesn't want to be friends with him anymore. This has been described as I Love You Man, but for sickos. So if you're into that, if you're into Tim Robinson, if you're into Paul Rudd, if you're into comedies in a theater, then you might like this. Next up, we got a horror movie called Clown in a Cornfield. This is about a town that has an urban legend about a clown named Friendo that kills people, and then that clown does come to life and actually does start killing people. This is directed by the guy who did Tucker and Dale vs. Evil, so if you're into that, if you're into horror comedies, then you might like this. Next up, we got Fight or Flight. This is about Josh Hartnett, who plays a mercenary who has to kill someone on a plane. Then he finds out that a lot of the other passengers on the plane are also trying to kill that same person and also trying to kill him. Kind of seems like a wackier version of Bullet Train. So if you're into that, if you're into action comedies, then you might like this. Next up, we got Watch the Skies. This is a Swedish film about a woman whose dad went missing and she believes he was abducted by aliens. She then pairs up with a group of other misfits who believe that aliens exist to find out what really happened. 93% on Rotten Tomatoes and has been described as a Spielberg-type movie. So if you like any of that, if you like 80s sci-fi, then you might like this. Next up, we got Shadow Force. This is about 2 people who join a multi-international special forces group called Shadow Force, and they, unfortunately, do fall in love and have a kid, which is against the rules, and then the bounty is placed on their head. Not gonna lie, it does kind of look like a generic-y Mr. and Mrs. Smith, but hey, don't let me yuck your yum, because if you do like action movies, then you might like this. And lastly, we got Sharp Corner. This is about a man who becomes obsessed with a fatal car crash that happened right outside of his house, and then his entire life begins to unravel. Not sure what to compare this to, so it does seem very original, but if you have any ideas, let me know. But it does star Ben Foster, who is an absolute powerhouse of an actor. So if you're into that, if you're into the story's premise, then you might like this. Original movies come out all the time. You just have to go support them when they come out.